Alrighty, hello again, my good people and my bad people. How you doing? It's me, Loki, the #1 most famous VTuber in the world. Do not look that up. It's been a while, hasn't it? I think it's been, I want to say at least 2 weeks since I've streamed at all, let alone done this morning show. And I'm not gonna get too much into details on why. Some stuff happened that I've been needing to deal with and will continue to be needing to deal with, but I don't want to put that on you guys, so we'll just leave it at some difficult stuff happened, and I had to take some time. But then, on top of that, I had to go and get sick, and that lasted for a while. I haven't been, like, sick like that in, I don't even know, like, years. So, that was fun. That was a fun experiment. I did not miss it. It was interesting, though, because it had been so long, but, yeah, 2 out of 10, would not recommend, not looking forward to doing that again. So, in brighter news, let's move on to what I have been up to before getting into what our plans for this week are. Plans for this week, and then overall broader plans. You know, the shtick that we do. What have I been up to this week? Lots of, I was sick, so a lot of hanging out on the couch, just watching stuff. I watched a lot of Rick and Morty. I watched, like, over the course of, I don't know, 2 or 3 days, maybe 4, I watched Rick and Morty seasons 1 through 6. I did not watch season 7. I will not be watching season 7 or season 8. It's just not the same. But yeah, I did that. Just a little bit of YouTube. Not a lot of YouTube. I'm getting a little bit sick of YouTube, not gonna lie. The ads are getting out of control, and I don't know how much longer I can put up with it. On a completely unrelated note, you should swing by my YouTube channel if you like what I do here. I don't want to watch YouTube, but you should definitely watch YouTube, especially me. On top of that, a little more Sparking Zero. I wasn't really feeling super up to it, for the most part, but when I started to get a little bit better, I started playing again. And, when we get into, plans for this week, we'll talk more about that. Surprise, surprise. What else have I been up to? So I like AI a lot. Not because I am one. I'm a digital entity, but there's nothing artificial about me. I'm very real, just like you. So unrelated, I like AI for things like chatbots and generating images just for recreational use. So this is going to be kind of a long story. Also, disclaimer. I am not sponsored by an AI chatbot called Kindroid. I just wanted to get that out of the way because it's about to sound like I am, but I'm not. So there's this AI chatbot, right, called Kindroid, and there's this other AI bot that's more of a game called AI Dungeon, which I used to play, but not so much anymore. It's kind of gone downhill. But why I mention that one is if you create a Kindroid and you create it correctly, if you do it the way I do it, it kind of does AI Dungeon's job even better than AI Dungeon did. So what I'm getting at is, what I did is, I made a Kindroid, and instead of making it like a certain character or person to talk to, I just named it Narrator. And then I put in its backstory. Narrator is not a single character, but is able to generate and act for characters at will, as well as, like, control the environment and trigger story events and stuff like that. And that's been a ton of fun because it's an infinitely generating, infinitely random text-based RPG where anything can happen, and it's been a ton of fun. So to really test it, one thing that I did was I made another one, and I made it Dragon Ball themed. And I don't want to get too much into detail on that because I don't want to bore you, but it's fun. It's worth noting that the Kindroid's AI does indeed know what Dragon Ball is, and it's even decently good at acting as the characters from Dragon Ball, and it does a really inexplicably good job at playing Vegeta for some reason. I do not know why, but it was interesting. It was fun. So, moving on from that. That's pretty much what I've been up to this week. Sick, Rick and Morty, a little bit of YouTube, a little bit of Sparking Zero. So now getting into plans for this week. First and foremost, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be experimenting a little bit with stream times. So normally I stream at 5 o'clock in the evening, Eastern. And that's just kind of a pain. I do it for a reason. I try to catch as many people that I can at a time where they wouldn't be busy. So I try to aim for like after work hours and school hours on East Coast America, and like before people start going to sleep overseas. But I want to try some different times, so I'll probably be doing some streams earlier on in the day. I don't know what times they're going to be at. I can't really talk specifics at this moment, and I know that's going to probably make it difficult for some people to watch because they'll be at work or school or whatever, but it's an experiment. So if you're not able to catch the streams live, I do apologize for that. But if you're, sad about missing your chance to be able to interact with the stream live, that's the perfect excuse to join the Discord. I bet you didn't see that coming. I never mention the Discord in my streams. Never, ever. Join it. Regarding what I'll be streaming this week, not 100% sure, so there probably will be some more Sparking Zero, a little more ranked, and I'm starting to get decent with a couple other characters who aren't Broly Super. He's still my main, so I'll probably play him a little bit, but I'll be able to mix it up a little bit by playing Vegeta Super, Vegeta Z early, maybe a little bit of Goku mid, and yeah, those will pretty much be my options. So 4 characters to play around with as opposed to the 1, but still there will be a lot of Super Broly. I also noticed, so I did some streams a little while back of the Star Wars Genesis mod pack for Starfield, and that just recently got updated to version 7. So I do want to test out version 7 of Star Wars Genesis, see if my PC runs it decently. The last update wasn't very nice to my PC. We'll see how V7 goes. See if it runs nicely on my PC, maybe try out some streaming, and if all goes well, we'll maybe do some of that. So Sparking Zero, Starfield, and what else? I guess we'll kind of wing it. There'll probably be a drawing stream at some point over the course of the week, because those are fun. So that's all I've got on my agenda, and I know it's pretty typical of me for it to be extremely unspecific, but it is what it is. I also will be moving the VODs of this morning show from my main channel over to my VOD channel, which is probably where they should have been to begin with. So if you're watching this on YouTube on my VOD channel, way off in the distant future, hi! I do these every week. Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, or I try to anyway. This is probably the first one you're seeing, because up until now they've been posted on my main channel. Again, not really sure what I was thinking there, but we're fixing it. And if you're watching my videos all on my main channel, you're never going to see this, so probably bye, I guess. I don't know how you're going to figure out where they're being posted. Maybe I'll do like a post thing, like YouTube has this thing where you can notify all your viewers about this, that, and the other thing. I'll give it a try. I don't know how many people actually care about this morning show, but it is what it is. Alright, as for broader future plans, nothing's really changed. Haven't really added anything to that. It's still just trying to improve the quality of the streams, improve the quality of my, streaming, my entertainingliness. Not that I have a lot of work to do on that. I mean, come on, it's Loki, I'm not gonna bullcrap you. I got some work to do. I'm working on a video too. I think that's going to be a little bit slow to come out because I'm going to be trying new things with streaming and kind of just limiting my hours that are available that I'm not either streaming or working on something for stream. Because I still have a bunch of animations and stuff that I need to take care of. Like, I have a nice, fun starting soon screen, but I don't have like a be right back one or an ending screen, something like that. Maybe even a technical difficulties one. And those need to happen because sometimes you gotta get up from the stream. And my endings are sloppy. I don't know if you've noticed that, but yeah. I basically, no, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you the secret, but yeah, I need something. I need a screen to transition to be ended on, and that'll make it easier for me to do things like raids. But yeah, so long-term plans. Keep improving the stream. You got to make a couple more things for the streams. Keep working on that video, etc., etc. I think that's pretty much it. I know this one is kind of short. These morning shows usually last for like 20 to 30 minutes. But things have been crazy. I was unprepared. What is this music? I was unprepared. I didn't have any like script or bullet points or anything to go through like I normally prepare for these. I'll try to make a point of like taking time out on Sundays to actually keep doing that, because these go a lot smoother and have a lot more actual information in them when I do that. But in the meantime, I will see you guys later. I don't know if there's going to be another stream today. Maybe. We will see. If not, since Tuesdays are normally one of my off days, I will see you guys on Wednesday at probably at some point in the middle-ish of the day. And, yeah, I will try to keep you posted on the Discord if I decide on a time, like, well before I actually go and do it. But if not, catch me when you catch me. Bye, nerds.